Yes, hello. We're a little late, but not too late. Not as late as we have been in the past couple days. So let's get to it. Ayo, Zero. I was clearly just giving you time to show up. That's what it was. Missed that. We go. Nice steel whip. We have another rail here we can use. Some nice volt scar in the wall. A whistle stone, just why not? A shovel for my efforts. I think we have some more automatons to kill. Take care of this. I saw many swords. I'm not sure about the big store. There. I need you to light things up for me. That's the wrong gun. Oh no, it's so short range. There's some more automatons to deal with. Oh, some less documents. Looks like it's just an Ignistine ice mage on a bunch of ice. It shouldn't be too bad. Bear can start us off with a nice ranged attack. You can definitely do that, so let's just create our little cross and then do our buffing. Oh, the FF7 one, yes, I did see that one. Give away the automatons. I don't know. I'm just very observant, you know? This guy doesn't... He likes Caprio. I do actually like it as an ability, but I think he wants the self-buff. For the extra wind and jump. Not that he can really use the jump. Oh, we don't have Rally on Guido, because he's currently a shift cloak. But that's fine. We still have Ward, Guard, and then Bear can open this up, and hopefully we won't all die on the first turn. There's only 2 of them. This should be pretty reasonable. Or anyway, you just ruined your bridge. There's no more bridge for you to cross. Also, far shot? Wow. He's so far away that far shot struggles to hit him, and he still just threw fire that far, right? Pew! Oh yeah, he heals every turn, because reasons. What'd the other guy do? Anything? I couldn't tell. We do have War Banner. We're gonna throw down. Maybe pulling the guy that can murder us really easily straight to us is not the greatest call. Yet, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to stun him for 55 seconds. Then probably stun him for a lot longer than that. Another burning wave. My guy doesn't like bridges. My guy really doesn't like bridges. Wow. And then stun him until the end of time. You can do your combined strike and just delete that dude. Bear can go over here and just get ready to fire on that guy. Hide Bear. Wow. Let's get some MP back. Alright, that guy's done. He's done. Oh yeah, I can just create cleansing puddles. Can't forget that. Bear with your wondrous majesty. Oh, freezing one tile at a time is maybe not the best plan. I guess I'll do it myself. Is that a cleansing ice? No, it's just water now. Nice winter coat. An ash cape. Ooh, a moss malt. 2 moss malts. You're getting some more MP0. Where did my lantern go? Yum. Dig in these spots. I mean, my cat might need to know your back. So I think Rasmus might be one of the better class races because of that whole like linked defense thing they got going on. Not entirely sure how it works and how the stats play out, but I'll have to pull one of the Rasmus into my team for a moment. Ooh, 10 silk and a wind. 10 tools and a lightning. Essence stone and ice. Seed coal on fire. Just some free stuff. Ruin trigger buried underneath. Some gold. Got way too much stuff from here. Some repair tools. This tomb is dark. I could do a series of jumps, or I could just ice my way across. I think I've explored all this main structure. There is this The questionable X. Oh, on the map there's an X. Maybe I should see if that marks the spot. Oh boy. I did it again. I had the path and then I messed it up. Right there, X marks the spot. Diggy. Ah. So there is something down here. Ability crest. Don't rope. Oh, I could have just... Oh, I could not have just, because I had to pull it forward first. And this is the tomb that never ends. It just goes on, my friends. Sorry, you're getting stunned for like 33 seconds. A breeze band. Worn by a warlock whose patronage to the Dryad. He sought to slay and kill a tyrant and lost life intent. I wonder who this unkillable tyrant was. Wind and life ring, eh? Where did it go? Where are you, Breeze Band? There's the Tempest Band. Infinity Band, bunch of light bead necklaces. There you are, Breeze Band. Wind and life. What a combination. Alright, I may have missed something, but I'm going to mark this one off as done. Which one are we in? We're in the Tomb of the Elements. I'm going to check out the Cradle facility, despite how dangerous that place may be. We'll see how scary it is and if we need to come back later. Visual line here for 145 days of streaking. That's a lot of streaking. Leave behind free food. Be on our merry way. What is my cleansing? Cleansing is just light. These are just light spells. Okay. Let's check out the Cradle facility on our way to, like, the Tomb of Water. I've been to Pelsavar, right? I got the Ample Sand key in full. We can head to Ample Sand after we check out the Cradle facility. The name sounds like another reference to something. Place seems pleasant. Another dud trigger. Emergency lockdown key card. Unusually shaped key that can lift one emergency lockdown in the cradle outpost. Also develop featuring calculation periodic barriers of reinforced steels. Bypass barriers and precipices will protect the cradle outpost. Storage. Locked storage. So I have a dorm and a storage key. There may be more than one storage room. So we don't strictly want to use it here. Let's explore our options beforehand. Dormitories. A bunch of switches here that perhaps I do not want to turn on. Other power indicators, okay. On. Okay. Scan them. Good point. Let's make it functional once all MKs of the lift should work proportionally. No action of power nodes, and you'll have to find the power care. About the outpost. I wonder if we dig up like every tile in here that we can dig up, if we'll find like another key or key card or something. I have enough shovels that it doesn't matter if I waste a bunch. At least it feels that way right now. We'll see how I feel when I get through them. Let's go as far as we can exploring without using any of our keys or key cards. That looks to be everything. So I have a few options here. The storage is a silver. The emergency, let's use the emergency on the obvious first door. Well, that was a wonderful waste. Alright, and then storage key. Ah, that's reusable. What do we got going on down here? Can't dig that. Oil, we got lots of oil. Some mini bombs. A chunk of iron. A power node. Bear, you're up. I see exposed terrain, I must dig exposed terrain. least right now. Feels like I need to explore every avenue to find more keys. It's probably a lot more simple, like press forward, fight a mob, find key. Or look for an explicit pattern or special tile for... Wow, they give me a lot of oil. Mildly concerning. I do like oil, but if they're giving me oil, they probably expect me to be using it, you know? And just a whole ass airstone, okay. I mean, I like airstones, but... You know, we need some rope here. Aha! Emergency lockdown keycard. Bear, you're up. Machinery. Can be helpful in salvage smash and see if you find anything useful. Now why you just smash? Okay. Conk. Broken metal scraps. Enough of them here to conduct electricity. I wonder. Core power node. I wonder if I'm going to need those metal scraps. Let's assume I'm going to, and smash all of these things. Maybe not all of them. What was that? Something went creepy crawling away. Okay. Other than the Kraken Slayer, they don't look too scary. We'll see if they want to talk. Alright, it feels very scripted, but we'll probably have to walk backwards on this. Hi, aha. Just a certain intruder. We have orders, no survivors. Fair. I have my orders, and that is screw you. That sounded better in the head. Counter break. Brutal reach. Critical recovery. Merciless. We're definitely falling back in the hallway and just like blocking them down there. They have their own elementalist. Casting condensate, eh? Put out her lantern. Woo. Bow. Air can't move very far, so even like 3 tiles is actually pretty huge. Scout gun's unloaded. That one is nice. You can't really reach anything with it right now anyway. Reload it and fall back. They're very morale high right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with that minstrel, potentially. You're probably gonna shoot some anti-magic down this hallway to get rid of all their morale. Raspberry Man. Fall back. It's one down for the moment. Let's see how they react to that. Get an Emerald Embrace. Actually, I'm gonna ward us first. They do have a Resuscitate person. They have 2 Revivers, a Warden and a Sage. That represents a small problem. Of course, the Minstrel has like 1,000,000 dodge and cannot be hit from anywhere except from behind him. So I'm sure that can go. Let's funnel them a little bit, shall we? More banner time of our own. I can see through this wall? That's a little concerning. I can see and shoot through this wall. The ones I'd really like to shoot are like way in the back. Oh heck, give it a lightning shot. They can fire back too. Of course they can. $60 damage. Good ore rupture. If I can see through the wall, they can see through the wall. This is bullshit. Stun him for a short time, so that bear can stun him for a long time. Maybe. Get rid of their buffs. Careful of your crook. Oh, you can only stun him for like 17, and he stuns after the fact. Okay, that's a small problem. Bear could stun all of them though. All of those, well not all of those ones, but at least the one channeling the spell. He's stun for 18 on that guy right now. Max level morale gain. Got them sea legs. Wait, there's no wall there. They just saved me, and they also... The hell? A, they saved Ito from getting frozen. B, well, wild turn of events. Just one-shot her ass and kill her again. Man, it's just pulling us through walls, which is a small concern, but... That's why we had 0 to make bows. Bow. I still love that Bear who just has this entire arsenal that I have him go through. That's at least one stun. Go for it, Bear. Begin charging up your power. Oh. Problem is that bear is not that durable. Uh-oh. The wall's gone. We're going for another revive. If they don't get in, we can just farm up wall here. Our husband are a little immune to blind. Avalanche here and do very minor damage. Give Bear's MP back. He's gonna need it. I would suppress the magic, but that'd be rid of the stun. Well, the stun's only 3 seconds. It seems like it's worth it, to be honest. That man's still stunned for a good while. We can get another one in there. Go for it, Bear. Jeez, 37% chance to hit. Hits. I'm glad I preserved him. That does represent a small problem. Push force 12 damage, that's 47 damage, it's not enough to kill. The stun is so minuscule though, and the damage it would deal is so small, it's not really worth it. I could light him on fire. I could burn his ass. Burn rupture combination could be nice. Or I can multi-shot and rupture multiple people. Seems like a good plan to me. Am I stable right now? I don't think I am I? I also included one of the stability things. I'm gonna have you vow again. Bear's back, and he's not letting this happen again. For that, I mean, he's probably gonna get hit again, but he's gonna at least back up a little bit. He ran away. Bravely ran away. Nice try, buddy. Stand for 20. Or don't, because he dodged, as Rasbin tend to do. they're back. And they're gonna get a chance. Oh, Mind Strike happens too early. Goodbye. I'll give him enough mana for now, so this is just pray here. That man's not gonna be stunned for long enough. That guy's stunned for the foreseeable future. How about you don't revive her again? Fair enough. Bear will return. Your stability is about to run out a little bit. It'll run out by the time your turn rolls around again. Let's renew it. They do have guys that are gonna like try and yoink us through the wall. Like so. Let's assume we can prevent that revive. They saved him from the stun. Nice. I'll set another War Banner 0. Crack, it's like I was gonna come back before that's done, but... Well, they got Preserve on him. It's cute. We're holding the line here. I'd like to get rid of that Preserve, but I think it's more important to hold the line. Oh wait. Quick step. Sorry, Guido. Oh, you actually missed Guido. He dodged it. He did a magic dodge. Awesome. Because he's a shift cloak. You can't hit the shift cloak, ever. You can't hit him with anything. Evasion's too high. Razvan cheat. Should've just killed one of these guys while I had the chance. With the stability, Dan can't actually get his NP back from his usual methods. Try again. Run away. Oh no, he still gets it. Okay, his stability doesn't affect that. Good. He's running a bit low because he's been kind of just running around doing it all game. There's out of valid targets for his channeling. Hunker down, bear. Channel and hunker down. Get up to 9 magic power. We're coming through. And no, I'm gonna guard you guys. No. Ward you. No. Because that one lady can get in there, and I don't want to do that. Well, let's do a bit of cleansing. Any damage. How long before Bear has to channel again? He's got some time. That's that dealt with. Even flank the Rasman has such a low chance to be hit with only so much dodge. It's crazy. Kogito can't help but get hit in the back. They just have 20 dodge. Okay. That'd do it. Is that a Rasman thing, or is that... No, that's just the okay, it's just his characters that have that. It's not Rasman, it's just... He puts absurd levels of dodge on his characters in certain situations. So, like, oh, even if you're attacking from behind, they have a 20% chance to dodge. Rupture has an 8. Second wind up. Just hit her in the back of the head. Locked empathy. Yeah, he's not doing rupture with his Iron Ice Shield. I need to change out the Iron Ice Shield. It's just not doing the work. Bear wants to cast a spell. Everyone out of the way. I'm gonna get hit by this, but that's fine. I have ward. That was quite a move to make when ruptured. Very basic gear. Mithril, though, on some of them. Some Fang Knucks on the other ones, though. Mithril Hammer. This guy, ooh, orders. Get in and find out what happened to leave no survivors. Salvage any records you can. The secrets of the Cradle Project must be protected. Another emergency lockdown thing. Grounding Keep, Full Scarn. You there. Steel Knuckles. Alright. We got a couple of emergency passcodes from down here. I also have a bunch of junk we can, like, dismantle down here, so... Let's go to this forge. Check out what's in that chest as well. I have a bunch of steel gear now. There's a ton of random crap. Bang Knuckle. Steel Whip. Steel Sword. Coral. How much? 41 steel? 7 iron chunks. There we go. It helps a little bit. We're still getting dangerously close to having to, like, find somewhere to dump a bunch of garbage. Dang, I was really hoping that this would refund me the key card that I put in there. I should have known better. Restored power to one of the wings, though. Cradle Project notes, gates. 1 second. From what you can glean from reading these highly technical project as well, the two main pieces of the Cradle Project was focused on finding a cheap way to create and control gate magic. Magic is demanding in terms of training, quite draining on the caster, and the Cradle Project was trying to find a way to mitigate these costs. Okay, I can't take that. Correspondence strike. This is it. The device is operational and has successfully created a gate. The gate did collapse after about 4 seconds, but this is still huge. We can work with this. Oddly, the temperature in the chamber dropped while the gate was open. There's probably nothing. I'll conduct a few tests to be sure. What the hell? Ghosts? Ghosts? Oh, jeez. Essence labs? Oh. I don't have the key for the essence labs. I do have... Oh, God. Why are there so many I can't even see me on the initiative line? Guys, we came to the wrong neighborhood. Let's just turn around. Let's go home. We're definitely funneling them through this thing. There's no chance we're fighting 20 of these guys. I don't even know. You've got this. Probably. I don't want to rely on you just getting knocked over and standing up again, though. I can avoid the guy bolt ballestered because we're so far away. They are very weak. Like, we can probably, like, 1 or 2 shot a lot of these things if we power up properly. Point remains, I would rather not fight them without having some kind of control over, like, their progression. So we're gonna fall back a little bit. Stability so they can't, like, just yank us. Are any of your guns unloaded right now, Bear? Not really. The reason why I gave Bear a sidestep. These are like the weird void guys that are question mark, question mark, question mark when you encounter them in the one basement. They don't seem to have like the big leader dude. Their aspects. Zero, continue falling back. Can you like quick step back and then fall back? Yeah, that works better. And bow again. Pull me out into the open. We're gonna actually let them come through that corridor entirely, so we're gonna back up a bit more. I'm going to actually drop a lantern right there. I don't know how long it's gonna stay lit, but we're gonna drop it there because I would like some more light. You probably could have just stayed in the room and handled them as they came at us one at a time, but like, I don't like it. It's too dark. I can't see what's going on in there. That's not what I want to do. There we go. Bear, begin creating for us like a little bit of a barricade. He's got that fire shot. There's barricade. Make sure you don't end your turn on the ice tile there, or the tile that's to be iced. Here they come. I'll create a nice little funnel for them. Yeah, just stay over there for a second, yeah? I'm gonna put a war banner right there. Here they come. We don't want to kill them in the corridor, because then we won't see what loot they drop very clearly. We do want to let them out. As annoying as it is that they're just constantly just shooting us from inside there, that's fine. It's fine. Here's our first candidate for getting absolutely fucked up. That guy looks different. Looks new. Aspect Brute. Okay, so there are new enemies in this group that I have not encountered before. Forbidden grants Garden Ward for 300 seconds and combat begins increases. Okay. Neat. Bear definitely needs guard cast on him at some point in the near future. But for now, I'm going to cleanse you and him. Your little cleansing puddle. And you can just finish this guy off. I have to give you guys Emerald next. Or not, because I keep here cleansing you. You know, Emerald would still be good to give you guys. Cleanse you next turn. Let's commit to creating even more barricades here. Who's next? Come through one at a time in a nice orderly. Well, would you? Delete that guy. They killed your banner! Those bastards. better continue powering up by way of just creating more barricades. Make about 0. You guys getting a little powerful here. Put down a new banner. Oh no, he ran into there and died with his rupture. Son of a gun. Well, that countered my entire plan. It's got regeneration. He grows ever more powerful. They don't want to step forward because they're terrified of the lightning. And for good reason. Here they come. The fools. You can just delete that guy. They're not gonna get to act until until the end of the fight here. He's up to 9 extra magic power from that silly device. Your emerald then hit with water, you regen. Somebody missed in the tooltip, or didn't remember from the tooltip. Wow. Bear's magic power is getting out of control. Yeah, I feel like you want to get one of those for like a minstrel and just let the minstrel sing all day, every day. We have to ask Guido to move from where he's standing because Dan keeps ending up getting shoved out of the war banner. They broke through the ice! They figured it out. Oh no. Whatever will we do? It's like Bear's gonna have to renew the ice. Except you can't get there. Solid charge from the Brute. They have multiple Brutes, they have multiple ice breaking abilities. Our ice! Oh no. They're through. They have 3 Brutes. That's something. Guido's just gonna wait here a second. We are gonna be able to stop all the Brutes from acting, I think. Who's this guy? He's way back on the initiative. Yeah, Brutes are slow as shit, actually. Holy crap. And you can actually just straight up delete one of them. Oops. Oh, very nearly delete one of them. Now he's deleted. Guido will take up his position beside you. They're funneling through. Done another war banner. They just blew it up, okay. Rude, but understandable. Excuse me, sir. Can you get out of that bush? What the hell? Oh, sweeping strikes. It's interesting. Can delete that guy up there. I made this fight last overly long and be more complicated than it needed to be. He's up to 14 magic power bonus from the staff. I put out the lamp. There we go. Now to go through all this stuff. There's some stuff in here as well, isn't there? Oh, jeez. I'll never be able to find it because they ran in there and then they died. Actually gone forever. Sure it wasn't anything important. Given the nature of a lot of this gear, it's not looking like it is likely to be. One of them had a thing, though. There's some bone meld in the armor from the brutes. Not seeing it in the signs of triggers or anything in this gear. The difficulty in that fight was the raw quantity of enemies, not the quality. Alright. A lot of options here. I'm just gonna smashy this stone. I guess I'm not gonna just smashy the stone, I'm also gonna pull this out. Essence Lab key. What do you know? You can just find some of these keys. You don't need to necessarily make a deal with that guy. I wonder if the other ones had keys. Forbidden Growth. Gate Labs. Response Anomaly. Relates fans with the device have yielded unusual results. Instead of a gate, we've called forth something else. It's sort of a flickering shadow twisting in a circle, and again, there's a chill in the air. I'm not sure why we're getting different results now, as nothing has changed our procedures, nor in the device. A chalkboard. Even just thinking about the whole nails on chalkboard thing gives me a little gates. lockdown card. Okay, I have a feeling I'm not going to be unlocking a new class by clearing the Cradle facility out. But, we're here. May as well explore. So we don't have the gate lab key, but we do have the essence lab key. We also have an emergency key card for that door if we want to use it, but doesn't that kind of just line up with... Doesn't quite line up with this. The essence lab is its own thing. I could go to the dorms. Let's just do what we have, though. Seems strangely peaceful so far. Correspondence discomfort. Finally, I don't think we should be moving forward with the extraction process until we have also refined replacement. Prospect of removing a volunteer's essence and then being unable to return it after replication gives me no small degree of discomfort. I know they volunteered for this, but do they really know what this could leave them brain dead? Someone broke out of their enclosure here. A toilet. Marvel modern engineering. This toilet helps transfer body weights from one important direction away. Well, clearly I'm supposed to flip these switches. I have a feeling more of the glass wall is supposed to go down. Is that a Alpha? No, it's a Baroque. He has a health bar suggesting he's hostile. He also has... Hello, are you the new Cleo? That's because Cleo hasn't been quite here for a while, so actually she found a different job. That's just she needed a replacement. So I get so confused ever since the procedure. Oh, have we met? Who are you? Everard. It's stitched into my shirt here so I wouldn't forget. I remember they said I was a volunteer, but I don't remember what that means, so I've been waiting for a while, I think. Have we met? What procedure? Well, they borrowed something of mine. I can't remember what, though. So they duplicated and they give it back. It's been so long, I still want it back, I think, whatever it was. I was thinking maybe he could join my crew. But no. He's a blade. He's green, he's got a little green circle, so he's friendly. progress any further in this area, clearly I need to use one of these here. Ah, Blue Lantern. Actually, I'd never looked at one, even though I own one. Essence. Well, if your purposes refine the art of extracting and duplicating essence. If you're reading these notes correctly, the goal was to find virtuoso volunteers, and then somehow extract essence to make them so talented. Once extract the essence to be replicated and shared with others. Fascinating. Oh dear. Ah, stay back. It's all falling apart. We could extract the essence. Sure, that was easy, but we could never duplicate it. Change the world. If we could change everything, just imagine. Experts could instantly share their knowledge and skills with anyone in every new project, but we failed. Perhaps even more spectacular than the schools and the gate labs. Wait, what's happening? I came to the wrong neighborhood. Silvio. We're just gonna back away from you very slowly. He's a vessel. He just deleted almost all of our magic. Aspect Predator. Oblique. I don't know where this guy is. Where is this guy? He's behind us. Okay, so he deletes all of our magic, which is not cool, guy. We're gonna need to undelete our magic very shortly. Zero, delete him. Undelete our magic. Oh god. Deleting him lowered all of our morale. Taking the essence extract from the living volunteer, crushing a so use of their talents. This essence is extract from the whole application for the the essence isn't depleted, then volunteer will forever be deprived of their talents. Fortunately, the process of duplication was never perfected. Pray. Throw a fire world there, bear. Cleanse. Wow, negative morale for 600 seconds. Okay. I should look at some of their abilities. Get an idea of what they're capable of, even if it's just their passes. Chance weapons with ice for 300 when combat begins increases by 1. Increases brewed magic by 1. Interesting that I didn't actually enchant their weapon. I Battlecaster gain 35 while casting a bill. Okay, Battlecasters. I haven't actually have any classes though. So I guess a Scourge with Whip and Tear, Forbidden Shield. They don't dodge anything, like, at all. The Bleaks stealth their allies. feel like the limbs might have like a pulling technique, which is why I wanted you to bow initially. We have you bow now. Now that these guys are going to act for a little while. Bear can stun that one and run away over here. Give us a guard. Feels like that might be relevant to a lot of these enemies' attacks. Do some emeralding. You can probably delete, you can very nearly delete this guy. I'll keep that one locked down for a little bit. That Lash Storm. They can only exist on the purple terrain? That's interesting. That's kind of cool. The aspect limbs. The purple terrain is the aspect. That gives us an idea of where we want to move to and where we want to stay. The Forbidden Touch. You can't give me the Forbidden Touch, that's gross. That's wholly inappropriate, okay? I choose you, Snake! And I just run over here. Well, Snake lasted all of one turn. Cut him down to size 0. Let's just give us a little bit of time where we don't have to deal with these guys. They're not really that threatening, but still. The blind, the negative morale. Didn't quite work. Whoa. Could delete that one too with a combined strike. Blink. He's got a slingshot and a staff. What a weapon combination. There, light place up for us a little bit, would you? If those two Emerald, they need the defense more than anyone. Give us a little war banner. We don't really need it, but why not? They do have a pole. I wasn't wrong. Stability was helping. Oh no. Pole on its own doesn't really do much, though, it seems. Everyone good and wet. Alright, so you're gonna make a stability vow then. $53 damage. What the hell? Actually, had an actual gun going with that. 63. Stun for 75. What the hell? Zap. Stun for 2 whole turns. It's almost like having 7 extra magic power is ridiculous. Almost. Victory! That was a interesting affair. Spooky, not necessarily dangerous. An Essence Prism. The Grail Science's Grail project never perfected the art of duplicating essence. They were able to craft this unique amulet. Anyone wearing this prism will find since those of them more rarely than not otherwise. Wood, wisdom, skill, and perception take time to build, but with this amulet they take a little less time. Experience boost necklace? Okay, that's not crazy. Used to gain some of their talents, or I can return them to him. Forbidden growth. Oh god, those are just eyes looking at us. Any obvious dig spots down here? Probably, I'm just not seeing. Perhaps if we consult the map, we zoom in, it'd be like an X marks the spot kind of situation. Forgive me for digging through you, void essence thing. You can always just dig through here. Well, that was something. Definitely gonna return the essence to this guy and see if he wants to join our crew. Don't really need him, but oh, well. Guessing that's various people's stored essences. Emergency lockdown key and a gate lad key, and the power to turn it on. Why do I get the feeling we need to smash all of this machinery? Hey guy. I have what they took. Really? Can I have it back? Yeah. There you go. Oh wow. I remember everything. I would donate some more essence or talents for education. The goal is to share skills with the world. But it looks like it was a failure. This fist is falling apart. I'm getting out of here. You should too. Oh. An iron ice key. Locking a single iron ice chest. Huh. The broken metal scraps stack, or have I just been picking up, like, bone dust, basically? They do not stack. Okay. I'm not gonna pick up any more. They're probably not useful. Like that blue lantern, though. I figured they might be, like, rungs or something, and I might need them for a specific puzzle, but... yeah, let's not do that. I have the dorms key, so let's go open up the dorms. Feels like there's a natural progression here, and maybe because I bought the keys, I can't find the keys as well, because there's only one of them. But I feel like I should have opened up the storage room. Gone in there, got a key for the dorms, and then gone through there, and then got a key for... oh, what's that? That's probably me having missed something important. Nope, that's just a chest. There's no key in there. Let's open up the dorms. Looks like they tried to barricade themselves in here. Ooh, an ash keep and a Molotov. Okay. A winter coat. I feel like there's probably something behind that water barrel. An open big stone door. You seal the door, it should be safe enough to rest in the bed. Not sure why I would need to, but... Seems like mechanics for an entire thing. Correspondence Dominio. So that our financial state strains, but is it really advisable to accept funding from two separate houses and rivals to boot? Politics of Dominio are not my area of expertise, but I've always heard they can be rather cutthroat. I do hope you know what you're doing. Uh-oh. Albert, turn it on. I had the feeling I'm supposed to rest in the bed solely to progress some kind of encounter where I get another key. Investors. Sure, I don't need to remind you that we've already missed 3 deadlines. A 4th will do us in. 2 investors have already abandoned us, including Lord Flaxenmark. If any more pull out, we won't have the funding to continue, and this will all be for nothing. Please give me something to work with. Anything, please. Yeah, I don't know why I would need to rest in the small bed, but... Now, why did I sleep down here? Oh, what is that? A delay trigger? And a moss melt. Yum. 0, if you want. You can have a drink of a moss malt. I think once we get you like 30, maybe I'll start drinking them again. I don't know. How much MP have I committed from, like, tactician? 3 stars worth. Yeah, I don't need more than 42, though. Maybe I'll give it to someone else, like Bear. That delays an enemy. You put in your armor and delay nearby foes? -6 time to act. Meter. So you lose 6 units of time. That's nasty. Put that on a double tap and you can stun them without stunning them. I'll keep that in my trigger bag for now, including this necklace for no reason, even though it's not a trigger. What do I even just walk into? Oh. Ghosts. Maybe I shouldn't walk into each and every single one of them, but that has extremely demoralized Dan. So I didn't get anything from the dorms other than powering the place up. I didn't get any more like emergency keys. I did get that sweet trigger, that really ridiculous trigger, but I didn't. Not seeing much else here. Perhaps I just didn't look hard enough. Look, you don't do it. Do it to it. Let's pull this water barrel out. Also, Guido has 2,000 experience saved up. We might want to spend some experience. Oh, I did miss something. There's a toilet in here. Ah, emergency key card. That'll be something. So I definitely did miss something. If I have, like, 2 key cards, why not open up this? And then this. And, okay, that was a mistake. Big mistake. I should have just gone to the Gate Labs. Yes, we have a lot of experience to spend, so let's spend some experience, shall we? I got another target to cleansing, or I got another target to Emerald Embrace, or I could do both, because why not? Max out cleansing. Samurai. Can get that extra dagger skill. Placement range, combined strike, reduces the cost, rupture, reduces the duration. None of these sound super important. I guess I get a little bit of placement range, lower the cost a little bit. The cost isn't that big. The rupture duration would be huge if I actually ever used it. I think the rupture duration is probably the biggest one, but again, I have to actually use it, and right now I'm mostly just using combined strike because it hits so damn hard. Like, unbelievably hard. I might get rid of some of your, like, death bomb passives and just make you unkillable instead. Like, the Unburial's fine, but I might get rid of the Deathwalk Surge, wherein you are a bomb when you die. That is a bit much. When revived, made a pulse of ice damage to child's ice damage, now revives you with 1. It does make certain, like, really impossible encounters impossible, but I don't know. For now, I kind of want to give you passives that are going to help you in combat. Armor ignoring physical damage to the primary target depending on your faction rank. Bunch of passives to pick from too. Like just tempered body and tempered soul. Harmful effects are 15% less effective on you. Could give you overtime, which would not work very well necessarily. There are a lot of good passages for combat that exist across various things. What if I give you both Brother Blade and Dual Strike? What if you, like, had both of those and you attacked with the Dual Strike thing? First of all, let's see what happens if I take off Primal Homecoming and put on Brother Blade. Doesn't really say. Combined Strike is Sword then Dagger. So it doesn't really seem to work that way. Melee protects 20% damage to adjacent enemies. Could give you counter warp, which would be funny. You combine defense and run empty for now. Expertise. All these passes too. Give him slightly more natural jump, why not? Learn the basic skills of your class here. Shift step's still kind of funny for him. The range of these abilities: it tumbles 3, Shadow Snap, Whirl, Shift Stab. You can't use backstep shot, but I still want him to have it for the sake of having it. Distance moved, distance, range. I'll get a Whirl first, because it's an AoE. Bear is kind of just the lightning guy, but I'm starting to feel like I kind of want him to have other stats as well. You know, diversify him just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright. We haven't saved yet, so let's save. Seems like an encounter kind of space here. Here's this scrawled note. It came through the anomaly. It's multiplying somehow. No fires in the gate labs. Get out now. That sounds like something we need to address, not run away from necessarily. Correspondence being watched. Again and again, the device calls forth the anomaly and not the gate. Again and again, I feel that chill in the air, and there's something else. I'm not the only one who feels this way. 3 others have reported this phenomenon. Each time we create the anomaly, we feel like we're being watched. There's a presence in the room. If I break all the machinery, will that shut off the anomaly? Shock. Interesting. Where the heck did that go in my inventory? Didn't even have like a logbook entry. There it is. Brittle piece of chalk. Emergency lockdown. Can I repair that? Probably not, right? Can't reach. I can reach. Use my gate hand to do it. Yeah, I can reach it. It doesn't do anything. In that case, we will do what we always do when we encounter one of these. That is, explode it. Another key out of it. Pair of goggles. Hello. Okay, this time they did the thing that they're supposed to do. They don't have a vessel. That guy's a sailor. They definitely are going to do some pulling. Okay, 0. I have to ask you to vow for the team here. Stability. Fall back, create a wall. But first, whoa! Run away. Very nice barricade there. Just stunning shot it. That guard and ward are actually kind of nasty. Let's get rid of some of their buffs. Get rid of, like, the debuff as well, but that's fine. Shift stab him. Or just stab him. That also works. Or whirl. Do a little bit of damage. These beans. Now, why did he get regeneration, but no one else did? Kill that guy or kill the other guy. Who wants to kill this guy? Mr. Bear's MP. Give Emerald to the team again. Basically alternate my turns to giving Emerald and cleansing, because Emerald never gets any longer duration and it's always like 2 turns. Forbidden touch. It's such a silly name for an attack. Forbidden touch. Give us a vow. Alright, the stability provides immunity to stun. Wonderful. So the 2 things that are there, we'll be able to move. So there isn't a ton of point in doing that other than just... Yeah, why not? We'll do it. Why not? It's a little bit of damage. Uh-oh. Forbidden touch! I guess so this garden is bored. Get rid of that. We're getting stability. My man's stunned for an age and a half. The ice barrier is working really well. Bone meld, bone meld, bone meld. Like a shovel. We missed you, apparently. Right, he doesn't actually create light unless he hits something. Stability for the team. Move forward. Create a firewall there. You kind of build it as attack power with that, so there's at least that. Get rid of that guard. The ice enchant. Give Bear's MP back. Then stun them until the end of time. That man's done. Shift stab. Yeah, we're good. We're fine. Oh, a Zune. Don't mind if I do. I feel like I should be giving them to Guido so that he has more baseline dodge, but nah. I eat the Zunes. I get more dodge. His whole thing is blocking, and he can't because he doesn't have that potential. I feel like I don't want to go into the anomaly. Skills in a warped shadow magic might be able to derive some benefits from it. Those without such skills should stay away unless they be afflicted with frail and malaise. I feel like that's asking for a specific class. Maybe like Anchorite with Tempered Soul and Tempered Body could stand in it. Or a Necromancer or something. Maybe wander into another group. They have a sorcerer this time. Doesn't really have anything he wants to do until they get close. Could yoink one in at some point, but maybe that's a light source. They're all the way over there. Cloak. This ability's about to run out. There aren't any new ones in this group, right? You can't let them pull us or pull us. Pull him or pull us. Can't let them push or pull us. That's the one. Can't let them pull us or pull us. Neither one of those are fine. He stood on top of the firewall so it didn't get spawned. I didn't realize that was a thing. He did blind. No, he missed. Oh, he's out of empty. Hunker down, bear. That guy doesn't have anything going on in terms of buffs. Something that has the actual buff. Deletus. Deletus. Slaughter. Very delayed but extra strong attack. Interesting. That's neat. How about you guys just miss? One of them gets to move, the other does not. That guy's done as well. I think I need to get very hard guard here. Oh no, I'm still casting guard. We finally triggered and I got it on a turn where I was... Okay, well that's fine. That guard ward will protect him. You just foul one more time while you're waiting for the guard to come up. It's only stunned for 21. 42. I could lay down the banner. The morale's about to run out, but yeah, let's lay down the banner. We'll take it slow and steady. He's casting Cyclone. My lightning spell will come a bit after that, but we can just have... I'm gonna do one of these classic, just quick 49 damage slingshot stuns. And everyone spins. Saved his buddy, nice. Clever. See how Bear does without getting his MP restored directly for one turn. Zero suppress that magic. Really good save from his buddy. Oops, I stepped onto a tile that had an effect on it, so I can't go back. That's fine. Give him the glow, so he has no dodge. There means that MP. How high are their stats respectively stacked? 9 magic and 10 archery skill. It's truly absurd. Shift stab. Bone curious, bone mal, bone. Alright. A lot of experience out of that one, though. Not quite enough to get Emerald Essence to max, which would be really nice. I might get loyalty and just get favor whenever you kill stuff. I feel like you being an unkillable monster. But I might pivot you away from that. Just a little bit. I think I'm going to save up for loyalty. I move Guido back to having hold fast. Like, we have those really powerful, cheesy builds when we need them, but... might have him be an anchorite for a little bit to get Tempered Soul and Tempered Body, and use those instead of, hold fast. Let's make him that little bit more tanky. At the start of your turn, heal all allies for 1 with a 20% chance to cure ailments. Could give him overtime. That way there's a chance he just gets to do extra stuff. I can bring a shift up, but I will move to Anchorite and work towards Tempered Soul and Tempered Body. Yes, sorry, cat needs mildew. Alrighty. I will lead the way because I have the shield that is kind of a lantern. Ooh, a cave flower. What do these ones give exactly? The red ones again. Permanent 1 HP. I will give that to you for more HP. I mean, I could use more HP, but we'll give you more HP. Another emergency lockdown card. That should theoretically get us into there. How many do we have right now? 2? 3? What the hell is that? Prototype breacher? The Cradle Project solution is a master cheapgate magic field. They didn't make this. This device, known as the breacher, functions best as a weapon. Using it as a crossbow can produce disturbingly effective. Drag this onto an emergency lockdown to make it incorporeal. Bear gets a new fun toy. Crossbow that warps its targets. Decay. Bow that inherently does light. Crossbow that inherently does lightning damage and decays. How long in range is it? Like 4 tiles? 5 tile range with a minimum range of 2. That's kind of gross. We got the power for this room. Light it up. The needle facility is technically up and running again. It maybe shouldn't be, but it is. Alright. I'm gonna give it just a little savey here, and then we're gonna investigate this anomaly room. For the sake of this encounter 0, you're going to have body tempered soul. It feels like if you walk in there, Forbidden Blade. This great sword is truly just anyone struck by this ruin maybe provides a barren power resulting in unpredictable ailments. With corrupting nose, it hits. Needs 2 hands. I'm gonna have you use this just for like 1 combat to see what the deal is. Did I puzzle that out correctly, or does this just always happen? You open the door and it becomes the thing. Alright, Bear. Get through as many of these emergency doors as we want now. Oh, that's looking like a final encounter sort of deal. Oh, I heard that. Oh, spooky ghost people. Dr. Fanes. Real Project Shadow. There was never the intention to be the department of either department. The Shadow is the end result of both major endeavors. The Geek Department's anomaly affected the essence extraction procedure, resulting in the development of dangerous magical powers and test subjects. They unintentionally created the perfect assassin, but at what cost? Is our buddy going to come back and be a problem for us now? Yeah, we found a sword, and it has weird properties that it doesn't seem to be displaying by, like, previewing an attack on one of us, so I'm gonna have you use it for a battle. The Forbidden Blade. This is Forbidden Blade may become corrupted by its aberrant power, resulting in it may be corrupted, resulting in unpredictable ailments. It's a great sword, but I'm gonna try it for a moment. I'm gonna go say hi to Dr. Fanes. I assume that when we go talk to him, Sheepgate Magic a failure, Essex Certification half a failure, we'll probably do the Shadow, the perfect assassin. This was never the plan, but it's a market for assassins, a demand, and a demand needs a supply. Time to test the products. Rivna, Hilva, Galvin, and Dr. Fanes. And some of these fancy things that you should theoretically be able to walk into without significant issue, maybe? We'll see. Rivna concerns me. We're gonna back away from her a little bit. Not enough, but a bit. Fang Greatsword. It's probably basically a Fang Greatsword. There's another one. We didn't see him. Oh my god, they hit so hard. There's even more of them. There's a lot of them. There's actually a ton of them. Holy crap. Guido's nearly down. Series turn by whenever attack, series turn by 3 whenever KO. Oh, I was hoping you could walk into there. Can't actually walk into the anomalies. Well, that makes things a little bit annoying. Disabled. That's a pretty significant malady. She's disabled, so it'd make a lot more sense to stun the shit out of that guy. Big Greatsword on one guy? Oh. Maybe? I didn't see. Oh yeah, there's definitely Pink Greatsword back there. Gate slam! Okay, so if you're a shadow, you're allowed to step into them. We might get the shadow class from, like, clearing this. Give us a vow, Zero. Or even just throw down a flag. This one guy that's permanently invisible casting spells. What is this? Nice miss. No more spell casting, or at least invisible spell casting. And poison. Alright, you guys gonna have to fix that. Bear can go back there. Those guys aren't acting ever again. I want you to vow Zero, but also I just want to just walk up and smack the shit out of these guys with your random ailment sword. Immobile, itchy. Gate slam. Our flag! The professor. He's gonna go for a revive on that person. I don't think they've got the thing. Yeah, they don't have the protection from that. Bear a little more MP back. Start a little bit of Zeal's missing HP. I'll just sit here. I'm fine. I'm dandy. Stun that guy for like a million turns. So you can just keep working on this guy. Maybe don't let yourself be pushed into the storm, theoretically. I mean, I guess they didn't have anyone that could have acted on that, but... Galvin's poisoned and blinded. Let's make that glowing stunned, poisoned, and blinded. No revival for you. It's not happening. I need to get their MP back, otherwise I would prevent you from getting poisoned and stunned and all that fun stuff. Suffering. I thought that she wasn't going to go until like 14. What? I need a vow on me immediately. Did I miss something? Did he like cleanse her of a debuff or something? So you're that shroud guy. He's gonna walk forward and just try to kill... Nope, he's gonna go for the revive again. Alright, well, that's fine. He got his revive. Blocked. Well done, Guido. Oh boy. Sleep. That's great. Sleep for 8 with 1 time unit left on that, eh? Good trick shot. I would leave them with the cave, but when do they act? They would act not for another 30. Okay, that guy acts very soon. No, he doesn't act quite so soon. That guy at least. Alright, I'm gonna have to intervene here. Can I revive again, Fanes? Stop killing Guido. It's rude. Why's my regeneration not kicking in? There, how's your magic? It'll run out if I go too long without restoring it. Hunker down a little bit. Disable. These are some nasty effects it's getting. Class unlocked. We got the Shadow. Which I have to assume you can use? Oh, wow. It's one of the earlier ones. Anomalies no longer inflict frail anomalies on you, instead they turn you invisible for 30 seconds. Oh. Dark Providence. Randomly creates some anomalies when combat begins. You essentially find an anomaly when using a movement ability. When anomalies provide invisibility units with the support ability. You can be teleported to with Dark Gate. Oh. Accelerate your turn by 1 whenever you attack. Phantom Pain. Melee attacks inflict suffering. When you KO a foe during your turn. Accelerate your turn by 1 whenever you attack. I'm guessing Frenzy counter would only be 1 attack, right? Probably. Instead of, like, actually 3 attacks. Melee attacks inflict suffering for 50 or more, causing the victim to take damage for each turn that increases if they have more serious effects on them. While invisible, melee attacks also inflict frail, causing the victim to take 25%. Wow. So your turn by 5 when you KO a foe during your turn, you are no longer healed or protected by most life effects. Reaper's Rush seems kind of nice if you like have a certain setup for multiple attacks. Like possibly using double tap and or frenzy for like a bunch of different targets. So this sword is neat. I'll let you hold on to it, but I think for a while you're a samurai, you're gonna at least keep using the 2 samurai weapons. Some more chalk. Enchanter's Cloak? What the shit? Surprisingly heavy, no doubt, due to its minuscule trigger stones further it seems. As a result, these many stones is cloaked with consideration of elemental enchantments in addition to boosting the power of elemental magic, so it's quite heavy and will slow you down in combat. Plus 2 time to act, but 1 to all elements. What the shit? A spark bindant and bone mild. Fang Greatsword, as he's mentioned. Fang Dagger, Mithril Dagger. The Jarf guy didn't get anything special, unfortunately. Ow. Correspondence ghosts. But someone watching, alright, are investors, and they demand results. Did I hire scientists or superstitious children? I'll have no more talk of ghosts and no more mentions of spooky chills in the narrative. Art is here to create an efficient and affordable way to harness gate magic. Save the ghost stories for the Essence Department. All Dr. Fane's. We are now shadows. One desk per assassin. Oh, yeah. I guess he was, like, training them in here. They were having classes here. I think... Well, we've lit up every one of the power nodes. What does that strictly mean, though? The lift. Oh, right, the lift. Oh. Friendly. I didn't look at any of the shadows and get, like, the shadow class unlocked in my log, but I'm sure I can just look at myself. Oh, routing switch. I knew you would only matter of time before someone found their way down here. You do no harm. The name is Colder. I was security contractor with the Critical Project. I'm not exactly in any hurry to add that to my resume, though. I'm in the process of cleaning this up. Stop checking with me again if you want help. Oh, and help yourself to that loot in that chest. I imagine you're more than by now. Here to help? Help? So you know what supposed is going to be easy to kill and serve on the place is strong. In fact, I don't know. Even can be killed, not fully at least, but we can rebuff its advantage. So that's where we can send you into the deepest reaches of the outpost, find the source of the corruption, and hurt it however you can. Feel free to loot and salvage whatever you can while you're down there. But here, if you've been through enough of the upper levels to unlock the lift, you should know. I'm not scientist for much of a major. I can tell you the basics. The Critical Project has two goals. The power and more success on their own together, though. Their findings results in knowledge of people's strange dark magic. At least something they couldn't understand or contain, as killed most of the researchers. Ionize chest. Oh, those? They contain powerful one-of-a-kind artifacts that eventually keep to great use. Which the keys are scattered throughout the lower reach of the outpost. If you head down below, you might find some. And if you find more than you need, you can always salvage them for iron ice. Use that key mold to make your own iron ice keys if you have iron ice, that is. Salvage. Essence Lab. Salvage gems from the Essence Labs in exchange for an extra card key. Never mind. Documents, another tablet, iron ice, some baked meat. I didn't realize that baked meat was a full 2 extra hit points. Baked meat for 0. Guido kind of wants some baked meat, but eh. He'll get his HP the old-fashioned way. Oh, I see. The sigils indicate what you're going to get from them. Vaguely. Is that just the silver shovel? Let's go down and see what we can procure. I mean, I do have a lot of iron ice. I could just make more iron ice keys. We have 5 pieces of iron ice. Here to help. Let's go through our gear first. Let's go through our levels first. More life skill for me. The foolish samurai. Make a key. I'll be dying every combat. I have a key and I could make a key, but it can't be the silver shovel. That's not unique enough. I don't know. It's a shovel icon though, so I don't know. We're saving up for loyalty for you because we're gonna give you loyalty because why not? This guy would love to have Reaper's Rush to go with his already rapidly advancing turns. But his combo's kind of already set up the way it is. Hmm. Hmm. Tricky. Well, I'm gonna be a shadow for a bit though. It's to 5 movement speed. I'd actually look at their actives. Each multi-shot is one attack made with that bow that makes you act faster. Oh my god, real? Yeah, I didn't even consider that. He does have the, wow. Yeah, he could just unload all day, every day. Both towards you circle with 75 weapon. Oh, that's why I did poison, I see. Lunge forward, make a melee attack for 30% damage. Gain 15 health if you KO'd the target. Turn target's weapons with ruin magic, adding 7 extra damage. Some anomalies at long range units with it that pass through an anomaly will become invisible. Other units will be afflicted with frail, increasing invisible magic. Cap your use for 75 seconds. Dark Gate, teleport yourself to an anomaly. Gain tempered body. For the sake of having a tempered body and tempered soul. Shift cloak with tempered body and tempered soul. I don't know. Could get him uncanny dodge from this. And then have, yeah, I don't know. A lot of options here. I do like the idea of him having overtime. For now, he's going to remain this. And then see what I end up doing with him. Alright, Foolish Samurai. Let's head down and see how scary this final boss thing is down here. So far from being a 5-star encounter, this place hasn't been that bad. My other cat needs something. I'll be right back. Is there any gear changes that need to be made here? The Glombo is actually kind of nice. Be able to make enemies light up. It's really useful. He'll start off with his shield in hand. Yes. This is around like it's pretty early on in the, oh, actually it's not that early on, there's actually a lot of mods, never mind. I was gonna say it's pretty early on in things, so it kind of reminds me of like the Heartwood or whatever. Let's see. Maybe it is a shovel. Maybe it's like some sort of shovel that detects where treasure is for you. But not the silver shovel. Okay, well, this is a bit of a rude start. There are a ton of enemies like in every direction, and they're all like right next to us at the same time. They're hiding each other. There aren't any new enemies in this group, right? No. We're definitely going to want some stability for the team here, because they're going to be pulling us around every which way with those limbs if we don't. They're acting sooner than later. These bears gonna just step back here and wait. Wait a minute, that guy's not one of the normal dudes. He's a... Oh, that's a vessel. Okay. I say he's a zombie, but he's not a zombie. He's a vessel. And he completely annihilated Keto's NP. He hit all of them. What the shit is going on here? Little Bleaks have more abilities than I thought they did. God damn it. They just annihilated him before I get to do anything about it. That's annoying. Ugh. Their entire team just gets to act all the time. There's just too many fucking dudes at all times. It's crazy. Here comes another freeze. I can't even see the guy because of the stupid leaks. Gate Sky? What the fuck? Come on. Oh, this fucking game, man. I like that you can just instantaneously cast a debuff across the entire fucking map. and they all act. They're acting like disproportionately fast. I'm getting to do like not even one action before they do two each. Makes no sense to me. Trip up. How rude. Well, he's dead. We can at least do this before he dies again. Always got stability. Well, then a gate will help. The bleaks are obnoxious as hell. It's making their entire team fucking invisible all the time is really annoying. If you don't, you just save frozen, yeah? Down he goes. 6, he's not blocked any of these things. He just keeps getting hit by physical attacks. They're actually doing damage too with that? That's bullshit, man. Oh, this is some bullshit. Get out of here, you. Can you kindly delete this fucking bleak? It's probably not as dangerous as this guy, but get rid of it just the same. Bear needs to both reload his gun and just heal himself. I overhealed. Where's my shield? You can just make a break for it. Good block, you. You finally blocked an attack. Nine stacking shield buff. That guy's gonna be unstunned in 6. Makes more sense for Bear to just fire off a shot, I guess. He'll kill the guy. Bonus points. You know, you need to stop dying. How do you have 10 bonus skill and you can't block shit? Explain. How do you have 197 evasion and you can't block shit? I get that you're being attacked from the side, but come on. Deleting progress, boss. Ugh. He needs more splints. You can just disable. Okay. That guy definitely needs to get annihilated too. I don't know how strong that wind slash is going to be, so I'm just going to go over here and get rid of this guy. Okay, disable. I mean, yeah, disable's complete and utter. Can't do anything except walk away. It did 2 damage. Okay, he was not a threat. Mr. Gate Sky is a threat, though. Seems like a fight where you want everyone into the Bulwark to deal with the thing. Bulwark and the heal and shove thing, so you just constantly get healed by the enemy.
Get rid of his ward and his shield for now. They both get to act before that goes off. Oh no, he's losing his MP power. His MP power, his magic power. I didn't have his staff in hand. And he's gonna lose his 3 built up power. Okay, well, whatever. Bleak Cloak. Again, they go invisible. Okay, Pass Palisade. Let your stick there and hunker down. Like how that hits even invisible enemies. Good thing they have like a 48 time to act, otherwise this would be insane. You go to the weird things. I'm very tempted to let you do that, yes. It's quite obnoxious. There's a guy directly behind Guido, so he can't. Blind adjacent creatures for 66 of them might move past them. Just whirl. That thing's in your way. Actually, you need to get your MP back. Is that right? We'll just pass their enemies? I think there is one that might do that, but you need to get your MP back. That guy's going for another gate sky. How about you don't? They're mean to being blinded. You can shift stab though. Foreboding, ah! Good lord. Dan's seen better days. He's seen some better days here. The Bleaks are out of MPs. They're not really a threat. I mean, they still do some annoying shit, though. Drain that thing. Get your MP back. Go after the quivering things. We get some bats. Yeah, we could throw some bats. It's not a bad idea. They blew up the machine! Foreboding is getting out of hand. It's been out of hand for a while, actually. Bear's gonna continue to hunker down to just recover his health. Or not, because the quivering just stopped him entirely. God damn it. Alright, Zero. Deletus. He really wants to see that sky. It's not allowed. Not allowed. You can't hunker down because it's a spell? Here, I'll just wait until I cleanse him. Alright, you. Actually, disable affects everything. Entirely, even spells. Disable's just better. But yeah. Pretty sure he could. No, I tried. It disabled prevents victim from acting at all. World. We needed to use Preserve Whip here several times. This encounter was nasty. Maybe it could have been played out better so that we didn't have to. Hot damn. That group over there really fucked us up. My passive just deciding not to work sometimes. It's really obnoxious. It's fun to get his stuff back together. And shoot the one that acts sooner. Shift stab. Yeah. Battle over. Does forwarding have a minimum range? Sure looks like it does. $806. That's a lot of experience. The money's very minimal. The gear rewards are crap. Let's see what we got. I could put on the conveyor belts. Like, I'm gonna have an action in turn to do that. Maybe if I had, like, Gate Hand and Bandolier going together, I could have, like, interacted with them or something. I shouldn't discount smashing machinery. And what I might get out of smashing them. Like rungs, I guess? Shock parts. Thank you, Zero. No iron ice, though. Nor any iron ice keys down here. Scraps. Yeah. Was that it? Seemed to be it. Breakable boulder? Breakable boulder. Oh. Old stone, yeah. Hmm. I'm gonna open one of the chests with the iron ice key that I do have. Oh. Okay, well, we get a tablet out of this, I guess. I expand. Oh, there's a key here. Awesome. Gonna open up the shovel one and see what I get out of it. Yes. Can't sit down right now. Return later. Shovel. The Gravedigger, a bizarre combination of axe and shovel. What's next? A hammer, axe, and drill combined somehow? Good for you digging and for slaying undead, use it wisely. guess I no longer need shovels. I see. It's lower range than a normal shovel, but it's infinite, and it's also a weapon. What do I want to unlock next? This is sailboat sigil. I want the crazy sword. That looks like a great sword sort of deal. There's a lot of things in here. Boat? Let's go with boat. Winged figurehead. Whoa. Beautiful figurehead starts in light. It has been hollowed out with extra symmetry, allowing to increase the speed of any vessel it adorns. 1 move speed, 1 wind speed. That doesn't really help our fleet, but that is a crazy powerful ship augment. I'll get rid of the regeneration bulkhead in favor of that, I think. We'll put the regeneration on the Shellstrom. Better than the thruster. The thing is, like, I can use it in combination with the thruster in combat and get, like, really good movement in there. I'll just have to get $100,000 and get my hands on natural regeneration for my boat. That's neat. Anyway, I need to go get some food. So I'm gonna head off for now. I need to go get the food. So thanks so much for hanging out. Hope you had a good time. Hope you have a good day or night, whichever to see you. Bye for now. And that, like, figurehead thing, one last thing. That figurehead is a good reason to use, like, ships that have tons of weapon slots, because, like, augments like that are nuts.